Carlos Hyde was introduced today, Mary Kay, and a big free agent signing for the Browns. He replaces Isaiah Crowell as this team's featured back, along with Duke Johnson. They'll split some touches and carries, but Carlos Hyde, Hugh Jackson sounded very excited about him. Does this change what the Browns could do at the running back position? Specifically, does it rule out any possibility that they could pick Saquon Barkley in the top 4?
Well, we know that a lot of fans out there love Saquon Barkley. I get so many emails, so many Twitter responses talking about Saquon Barkley, and I'm sure you do too. In fact, there are plenty of people that want them to take Saquon Barkley #1 overall. I do think that this probably does change the strategy a little bit, but I don't think I asked John Dorsey that today, does this rule out Saquon Barkley high? And he said, not necessarily. I guess he could still possibly be in the mix there at #4, but I think it's more likely that they will end up with a running back in the 2nd round or another round. John Dorsey has shown success in that regard. So it gives them more options at #1 and #4.
Yeah, I think that's the interesting thing is what they'll do if they don't take Barkley, what they'll do in the 2nd round at 33 or 35, assuming they stay in those spots. Do they take one of those secondary guys still, or are they going to be looking for a running back even further down in the draft? I think they'll probably take one. But now the question is, where will they do it? Does this kind of knock out some of those 2nd-tier guys?
You know what? It might, because, you can count on Carlos Hyde. They're very, very excited about him. But when I did ask John Dorsey about that today, he did say, you know what? I want to bring in as many people as I can to create competition at the position. So I think you will see a young running back, a rookie running back, come in here and press Carlos for that starting job.
And, a couple other teams that have used 3 backs or even more sometimes, the New England Patriots, the Philadelphia Eagles. We talk about never having enough pass rushers, having to find your quarterback. Maybe having multiple running backs is going to be the new thing in the NFL. More than 2, maybe 3.
Well, that's one way to keep them healthy, too. They take a pounding, and you can, extend the life of a running back by rotating them in a little bit and also changing up the pace. And they bring different things to the table. So we'll see how it goes, but I think that we will see at least one rookie running back come in here somewhere fairly high in the draft.
Well, Browns fans who want this team to have more players from Ohio State, very excited because Carlos Hyde is here. You have to wonder if maybe there's a couple other Ohio State guys who might be on the horizon for the Browns. We have full coverage of Carlos Hyde, Tyrod Taylor, everybody who talked today in Berea at cleveland.com/Browns.